not going to happen. I say it's as simple as 1, 2, 3, but that's just to help your muscle memory. Try to know what things to do. All right? But what we're thinking about or looking for when we do that is, remember, we want to be able to set our arm on the side of our body, on Uki's body, and control wherever we want to go. Okay, so think, we're pulling him off balance first. Got to pull him off balance first. I see some people trying to go up. If I go up first, he's going to sit. You know, I'd rather try to pull him and then he sits back a little bit. Because if he sits back as I pull him, it doesn't matter. Sits back, now I still have to, now I lock it in and I start to drive. Boom. Okay, so it's off balance, then connect, lock it in, and then we're driving. That number 3 is the drive in the direction that we want to go. Okay, so just kind of remember that. It's always off balance, lock it in, drive. Okay, so now someone's having a little difficulty with that little first step right here. All right, but most of us did it fairly well. So what we're going to do is, from here, we're going to take our first step, and this should make it a lot easier for people. Okay, this is how I began to learn first time. Take my right foot, and I kind of split them in the middle. When I'm always thinking about competing and fighting and stuff, my stance, I always want my attack foot inside his foot a little bit. You know, or big toe to big toe. I don't wind up widening his stance. Okay, so I'm always at this point. So when I take this step here for this one, my step is going to just go right in the middle. And I'm just going to slide in. Boom. Okay, at this point, we want to make sure we're low. Our center of gravity is low. If I come up high, you know, in a good judo player, in a good stance, okay, if I come up high, you might as well just say good night. Okay, so let's make sure that for a good judo player, we're always coming in low. So my first step here is going to be almost a fencing step, okay, or just a slide. Okay, we're in here, nice and close. Hi, buddy. How you doing? What's up, man? You ready for this ride? Yeah, I hope you are. Okay, so talk about on the phone. Here. So when I do step 1, still find my watch. We're glued at this point. Here. Biggest mistake a lot of people make when they try to throw this here is this drops. And as I turn, you'll see where it begins to drop at. I get in here. Now as I begin to rotate my hips, I'm in. As I begin to rotate my hips, don't let this hand drop too much below your chest. Think about seatbelt, putting your seatbelt on, but your seatbelt stops at your chest. So I'm here, step 1, slide and I find my watch. Got my chin on top of his arm. I'm here. I stay looking over his shoulder. This helps me not bail my head too much. If my head bails or I try to turn too early, I begin to make more space. This is going to make it harder, you know. And back at South Hills, we call this idiot space. Mr. Z used to call this idiot space. So no idiot space, okay? So we come in here, step in, we get low, boom. Step 2 now. All I'm going to do is pivot. Pivot, and we're taking off in the direction we're throwing. His toes, his knee, his shoulders are all going to be in the line in which we're going. This direction, out that door. Right this way. Here. As I begin to pivot, I'm loading them on my hips, as I said before. I'm pulling them on. Now we're off to the race, like I said. This is judo. We throw people. This elbow is still staying down, helping driving to throw him. Okay? At this point, here, huddle up, head stays up, we'll find our watch, and we're going out. One more time. Here, step in. I'm making it tight, nice and secure. Here. Notice my back foot already starts to make that same transition. I'm not just going straight in like I would do a uchi. Okay? It's making that transition to start to open up my hips. this point, I'm throwing them. Remember, it's judo, we want to throw them. We don't want to leave our hands behind. People start to do this. Oh, the sun lines up. Like, oh, it's too hard, all this space. Shoulder, elbow, here. Bad. Well, later we're going to learn that too. But right now, bad. Here. Elbow begins to drive. Elbow knee here. Head up. Spin. As I spin, I'm rotating. Notice balance, balance. Shut up the animal top. Alright? Any questions? Let's give it a try.